Let me check niggas' temperatures.
Yeah. Huh?
Jazz the ass. You just never know. You get on people saying like, I have a bar though, because he kept saying Vicky, Vicky, Vicky.
So I ain't want to bring up the Gilly. I ain't want to bring up ARAB.
Stay on this shit. That ass poker. That was turn it out. Let's switch it up. Now let's just say it came out that his story.
Nigga, stop wild strong, nigga. I'm wild strong. Yo, what's the word? What's the word, man? We are finally here. The time for tweets is over. The time for these Instagram lives is over. Time for these face-offs is over. Time for all the promotion. Y'all done y'all job. Now let's see who got the better raps. You already know the vibes, man. It's Mr. Check the Temperature, man. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the likes, man. I see you, my boy. B.O., that's all I can call you, man. Like, Baby Will is wild. Why you got your name like that? And it ain't even the name. It's even, you know what I'm saying, the imagery. But y'all know we got a lot to talk about. Before we get into what happened last night, in the Loaded Lux, I got a question for y'all. How many of y'all are shoe fans? How many of y'all out there are shoe collectors? The reason I asked is because the Olive Nines just dropped. They just dropped. You know what I'm saying? And when they had released, maybe was it like 9 years ago, I wanted them joints. So I was fixated like, okay, when these Olive Nines drop, I want them. But then you know how you have your mind set on something, and then when you see it, it just don't give you. I was just like, I'm looking at them because me and my son was gonna get the matching pairs. You already know. But I was like, and baby shoes typically look good. This wasn't a good baby shoe. It wasn't a good baby shoe. But enough of all that, man. I hope y'all having a good day, man. Hey, y'all know we're going to have the recap. Y'all know we're going to have a recap tonight. But we got some things to talk about. But everything, all things, full steam ahead to power moves. Full steam ahead to Geechi Gotti, Hitman Holla, money on the floor, a money on the floor situation. So let's address that first and foremost. Salute to Hitman and Geechi for the promotion, for the event in itself. The face-off overall, I loved each and every one of them face-offs. I ain't gonna lie, J2 and Snake Eyes started off a little weird for me. I have no idea what that song meant. Like, Party in the USA is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get it. I know the song, but like, I'm not playing that in the face-off. That was a little weird for me. Not gonna lie. But then J2, what's wrong with wearing Jordans, my boy? Because I'm going to be honest with y'all. Got a lot of shoes. I got a lot of shoes. It's people that say they got a lot of shoes, but like my homies that tell you, I used to work at Finish Line, right? And I would buy shoes all the time. And I was one of those people that collected shoes, never wore them. I did a lot of stuff with shoes. J2, why is Jordans bad, man? I don't like designer shoes. I know y'all be liking them Balenciagas, you know what I'm saying, the Dolce and Cabbanas. I don't be liking them shits. Them Pradas. I get it. It's an expensive shoe. Don't make it a good shoe. That's a status shoe. But each his own. I just didn't see the point. I just didn't see nothing wrong wearing no Jordans to no face-off. Just me personally. But what's up, Mama Ward? Good luck today. You know what I'm saying? We're on the opposite sides of the fence today. I ain't gonna lie, Mama Ward. Usually we on the same team. Tonight we not. But it's all love. It's definitely all love. But money on the floor situation. Hitman Holla, Geechi Gotti. So y'all remember the No Jumper interview with Lush One when he was out there looking like a Kohl's part-time salesman. When he was interviewing Geechi Gotti, and they were promoting this battle, promoting this event. One of the things that came out of that was Geechi was willing to call out Whack 100, call out Nick Cannon, call out anybody really, and say, if you're willing to take a bet, you're willing to put money on the floor, I will meet you there. I will meet you there. You want to put 10, 20, 30, 50. You want to put 100K on the floor? I'll meet you there. Nick Cannon, you want this bet? Whack 100, we hear you. You want this bet? Geechi put their feet to the fire. I ain't gonna lie. Geechi was standing on 10. But you know, it was met with the exact same energy last night in that face-off. It was met with the exact same energy last night in that face-off. Man, make sure y'all hit the likes, man. Hit the like, share out the stream. If you're new to the channel, y'all already know the vibes, man. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Mr. Check the Temperature. Shout out my brother Deadass Talk. I say all that to say this. Hitman Holla. Now, you known for going in the bags. Now, this time, you know what I'm saying, you weren't as aggressive when you went into the bag. The last time you went into the bag, you know what I'm saying, it was a different type of energy. So at least this time when you went into the bag, you got a smile on your face. But I ain't gonna lie, if I could bet $100,000 on myself off another man's opinion, you know what? I would have a smile on my face too. If I could put $100,000 on me and not bat an eye, I would, you know what? I would be smiling too. So now you got Hitman starting to face off with 100,000, 100 racks right there. He said, this ain't no prop money. This ain't no play money. This ain't Monopoly money. You know what I'm saying? These is blue faces, crisp blue faces. What you want? Band it up. Do you got your money? She said, huh? Who he talking to? Me? Said, do I got my money? Well, I ain't got it right here, right now. It ain't on me right now. You know what I'm saying? I got to check it in the savings, and all my money's in the savings. It's going to take about 3 days for that money to transfer over. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to lie. I don't think Geechi wasn't ready for the 100K first 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's something that we can look. Maybe that's a foreshadowing for the battle. A couple surprises. But I'll say this, though. Geechi was right back with the energy. See, I don't got it with me right now, but tomorrow, oh, yeah, we can do that. 100 racks. Matter of fact, literally on the floor, we can put the 100 racks in front of us when we battle. They didn't even talk about the judges, and y'all already know when it come to that, that is key. I don't know who, you know what I'm saying? No, hey, let's be honest. It's people that don't want to judge a $500 battle. It's people that we don't even trust with a $500 battle. Jay Black don't even want to do judge battles. When we only talking about $5, $10, maybe $20,000. Who want to judge a $200,000 battle? You better pray to God it's clear. On everything, you better pray to God it's clear. What? And let me feel like you hold me. Come on, over 200? 200 bucks? Oh no. Hey man, I flipped out on Jimmy John's for not delivering my sandwich yesterday. No Diddy. I ain't gonna lie. They was 3 hours late. And I live a mile away from Jimmy John's. Crazy work. So I couldn't even imagine what type of energy I got for 200K. So I'm interested to see. And here's the thing. We've been in these situations before. Easy and John, where they said it was a bet. They said there's money on the floor. But then when the dust was settled, there was no money to be found. Now, we didn't see Geechi put down 100K. We didn't see Holla put down 100K. We ain't seen 200K in the building. Tonight, I got to see that on the floor. You know how much security got to be in the venue? You know how much security got, you know how, look, bro. If I'm security, I might be a little mad. That's a fact, me too. My dog, your dog got hit for 800. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. We seen somebody do more for less. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Hit the likes, man. Hit the likes. Y'all been doing a good job with that. It's been helping the channel out. Make sure y'all hit the likes, man. It definitely helps out the channel. So we got 200K on the floor. Again, this has the ability to be one of the biggest event in battle rap this year. The stakes is high. I ain't gonna lie. The stakes is definitely high for this one. So we talk. So other than that, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know, they do the regular back and forth as far as their resume. Very similar in opponents. You know, for Geechi, who ain't been around that long, he didn't battle at a high clip. When you sit here and go toe to toe with the names that Hitman Holla has been battling over the course of what, 10 years? You said who had the best face off and who had the weakest? Oh, I don't know. That's a hard question. So only face off that happened was Snake Eyes and J2, New Jersey Twerk and Big K, and then Holla and Geechi. The Snake Eyes and J2, I would say, was probably the weakest, only because they were sitting there talking about fashion. And then they started getting into the money talk. Now, respectfully, I ain't never heard J2 ever talk about money. I never heard J2 ever talk about money. And then him and Snake Eyes are getting into a money exchange. So I don't know what's going on. They talking about middle of the mall jewelry, you know what I'm saying? Gold chains, diamonds that ain't real. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Snake Eyes. Now, I will say this. I think Snake Eyes had on some retro 3s. Hopefully, they wasn't no Team Jordans. J2, next time I talk to you, I got to know what shoe, because you was going crazy. I said you had the red bottoms on. We seen you with the red bottoms. We definitely did. I like the Twerk and Big K battle. I mean, face off. I like the Twerk and Big K face off because of the conversation that they had, especially because their original face off was, that shit was ass. It was ass. Let's not lie. Hey, I got you, Mama Ward. I got you. I hit him up personally. I got you. I usually hit him up the day of the event anyway. Look, speaking of mama, here's my mama. Hold on and hit the likes. Hold on. Yeah, no, me and my mom definitely got a appointment to get to. I got a fresh line. And I ain't gonna lie. So the reason I ain't going to Atlanta is because my best friend, if you ever been outside with me, you know what I'm saying? I got a big light skin homie. His name is Chris. That's my brother. That's my dog. He is the executive director of the 100 Black Men in the City. And so they have their yearly fundraiser that night. And so, of course, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna support my dog. But I ain't gonna lie, he tapped me for about 1,500 buns. 1,500 for a table kind of tough. I ain't gonna lie, but we do it. But best face off to me, I think New Jersey Twerk Big K, just based off the conversation that they had. I thought it was very, very interesting. You know, of course, they go to the RBE versus URL conversation, but it gets a little, you know, I don't want to say there's more depth to it, but from a Big K Rosenberg Raw perspective, from where Twerk was trying to approach it, you can't get mad at Big K and Rosenberg Raw for leaving a situation where they felt the ceiling was low for another situation where there seemingly was no ceiling. Let me say this again for the people in the back. You can't get mad at Big K and Rosenberg Raw leaving the URL if the ceiling with them and that company is only here. But if you go to this different league, this other league where they're willing to invest in you, and it may take a little bit more time, but you can seemingly have no ceiling with endless opportunities, it makes sense to me. So I hear you, twerk. But I'm also a thinking man at the same time. And again, can you be mad at Big K? Look what he's been able to do with his career. You think Big K was getting Murder Mook on URL? We can literally start there. Do you think Big K would ever get Murder Mook on URL and tell the truth? But I also didn't like this, Big K, respectfully. I respected your opinion and what you said, and it is to be true. But you cannot come in a black culture and then complain about reverse racism. I'm sorry. You can't do that because at the end of the day, this is entertainment, bro. This is not real life. You talking like we have real life situations, you know what I'm saying? Well, as a deprived community, as a marginalized community, where, you know what I'm saying, we really going through things. We really experience people plotting against us intentionally, don't want us to succeed. So I get what you're saying, and you absolutely right. URL would never make a white boy respectfully the face of URL. Like, it's never gonna happen. But you can't compare one to, like, I don't like that in this culture. I don't like that for you. Because I see what you're saying, but more people are gonna take that. More people are gonna take that in a negative light. But hip-hop is a lifestyle, Tim. Come on. Okay, hip-hop is a lifestyle, but we're talking about real life. Did we just not see with the election? We're talking about real life. We're not talking about some battle rap bars. We're not talking about entertainment. That's all I'm saying. So that's just my piece on that. But I thought it was an interesting conversation. I felt like Big K definitely held his own in that conversation, and he also made some valid points. Like, the URL is like the NBA because they travel together. It's like the NBA because they travel together. The Lakers will always play Golden State. The Lakers will always play, you know what I'm saying, the Phoenix Suns. But RBE, there is no set roster for RBE. You cannot identify, you know what I'm saying, unless they come out and say I'm RBE. And even with that, they have the luxury of freelancing and going other places and doing other things. So it's like, it is the NBA because it is a catered environment. The URL is a catered environment because you know seemingly who you battling. It's only about 20 battlers that's being rotated in URL cards, right? But at RBE, you don't know who's gonna battle over there. They can get Murder Mook in a one-off. They can get Cassidy in a one-off. They can get Calico in a one-off. Hitman Holla pop his head up over there every once in a while. So it's just like, interesting conversation. Interesting conversation. I hear you, but look at Eminem and the weight he holds in battle rap. Best-selling artist ever. Yes, but did he do that by himself? And again, he's also going to appeal to a larger community. There are people who love Eminem just because he's a white rapper and only listen to Eminem because he's a white rapper, that refuse to listen to your 50 Cents, refuse to listen to Big X the Plug, a Young Dolph, a King Von. The names going on and on. You know what I'm saying? So he has an additional demographic that we can't reach. And that demographic is larger than us. And financially, they're willing to buy those records and go to those concerts and do all the things that they should do to support their favorite artists. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But something really dope that did happen. During the face-offs. And I want to say salute to Swamp, man. Salute to my dog Swamp. He just eclipsed 1 million views on YouTube with Him in Your Honor, which I make the argument all the time. That's the best PG of all time. That's the best PG of all time, in my personal opinion. But he was recognized. Shout out to Hitman Holla and the Boss. They recognized him for having his first 1 million view battle. So they actually presented him with a plaque at the press conference, at the face-offs. I thought that was really dope to see. But I also gotta be honest. I appreciate the fact that y'all are giving Swamp his flowers, but let's make sure that we also give Your Honor his flowers too, because they did that. Even though I had Your Honor losing that battle, Your Honor was electric in that month. I ain't gonna lie. Your Honor was electric, but Swamp, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we've seen his seeing his career ascend through battle rap now and I don't like the fact that y'all are just now having a conversation that Swamp is a top tier. I think that is utterly ridiculous. I think Swamp has been a top tier for about 2 years at this point. After he battled Tay-Rock Summer Madness, that was it for me. I'm sorry. So, you know what I'm saying? But I think that's super dope that they definitely acknowledge that. I hope that's something that maybe we can continue to do. I don't want to put that responsibility just on Hitman Holla to acknowledge everybody's first million view battle, but I did feel like that was super dope. And from a league owner perspective, you see how Hitman Holla is treating his artists, bro. You see how Hitman Holla is treating his artists. This is not to be ignored. This is not to be ignored. Y'all might see if this event goes well, you might see Bags and Bodies ascend to new heights a lot quicker. You might see a lot more events coming out of the Bags and Bodies camp. I ain't gonna lie, because we're seeing if this can be treated as a common ground arena like a Chrome 23 to a degree, because y'all be trying to intertwine Remy and Easy and you are. I get it. However, if Bags and Bodies can truly be a common ground battle platform, it's gonna do numbers, and it's gonna do numbers quickly. You see everybody promoting. You see the press conference going crazy. You see they doing the one thing y'all know I love. This event has a schedule. Now, are they the first people to have a schedule for their events? No, they're not the first people to have. They're not the first platform to have a schedule. But on this magnitude, with the amount of eyes that are going to be watching this, on the amount of, can you get our trenches and our battle predictions? I will do that tomorrow morning. On my soul, I will do that tomorrow morning. I got you. Absolutely, we will do trenches and our battle predictions. I got you. I just got a haircut. I ain't gonna lie to you. I definitely got a haircut appointment in about 20 minutes. I gotta get to it. It take about 15 minutes to get there. So I gotta wrap this up. I got you. I will do it tomorrow for sure. Tomorrow morning. I appreciate it. I definitely do. And I'm gonna definitely do a recap. I'm locked in with that I battle in the trenches. That's a very interesting card. It's a very interesting card because I see what Easy and Lex is doing with this King and Los Premier. I see what they're doing. I saw the face off, but we see this. This is the schedule, and this is Eastern time. They saying that 2:15. Hey, coin flip is in the air for J2 and Snake Eyes. I like this. If they can even be remotely close to this, I'm telling you right now, Bags and Bodies, they got a lot of momentum behind them right now. This could be a really big thing. However, all news ain't necessarily good news, ain't necessarily bad news, but it is news nonetheless. But always 100. I definitely appreciate the super chat, and I will absolutely give you a prediction show tomorrow live. I got you. But we got to talk about Loaded Lux. We got to holler at Lux real quick because, Lux has come under scrutiny over the whole. He trying to call it a watch party. I don't think it's a watch party. For me, that is a private viewing. When you have a pay-per-view that it costs $50 and you're charging $40 for every single person to get in, that's not a watch party. A watch party is when you have people at your house versus buy a venue. That's already inconsistent. When you have a watch party, it's seemingly at a house, unless it is an event. So, I just think that's a private event. I think it's bootlegging. I don't give a damn. I know a lot of people just trying to hide. Like, they letting Loaded Lux, you know what I'm saying, use a lot of words to explain this. Now, what I will say this. I got you. I will say this. Shout out to Polo from Black Compass Media, because I saw this clip on his Twitter today.
had a disagreement because I gave you that respect. So let's just address everything that's going on. So with the whole situation, I reached out to your peoples, notified y'all what I was doing, went even to the standpoint of walking them through everything I was doing, how I was going to do it, to count everything to where we could figure out, even though I'm not legally obligated to get into that, I don't want you feeling some type of way. And I wanted to show you I got love and respect for what you did and what you continue to do in respects to the culture. So I reached out, man, allowing for you to know, yo, bro, this is what I'm trying to do. This is what we could do. You know what I mean? Nigga, I'm bigging up your shit. This ain't no hate. Like, this is literally, let's get this right. The watch party is because I'm doing Rewind. You understand?
Which is an event.
My show, Rewind, is where I sit down with peers that are in the culture that we all are familiar with, that have expert opinions about what it is we do when we in that thing.
Okay, I really don't need to hear no more. I get it. So let me give you the brief summary. So there was apparently Loaded Lux reached out to Hitman Holla's representatives. Hitman Holla, I don't know if you reached out to him directly, because you saying that you got his number, then why you ain't reach out to him directly about this event? Why you reach out to his people? This would be the inconsistencies for me. But hold on, I gotta keep this going because I gotta get to this barbershop. But anyways, so there was an attempt in good faith. There was an attempt in good faith to reach out and to notify him, man, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing a watch party. I'm doing a watch party for your event. I'm gonna be charging $40. Nowhere, at least in that clip from Polo. Now, I will say in that 2 minute and 37 minutes, there was never, Loaded Lux never admits to actually having something concrete in place with Hitman Holla. Like Hitman Holla saying, yeah, do it, or you know what I'm saying, or they actually worked out the details to their agreement. So I see people saying, well, he reached out to him, he tried, it should be good. No, that's not how business works. That's not how business works. If I'm about to go buy a house, right, just because I tell you I got $20,000 for you as a deposit doesn't mean that I own the house yet. Even if I give you the 20, I still got to do the paperwork. We got to finalize things. And it's almost like, Loaded Lux, when did you reach out to Hitman Holla about this event? Because I just seen the promotion this week. So did you just get the event and try to rush through the planning of this, through the collaboration? This is what I be talking about. Now, I will say this. I don't like the fact that this went to the internet. I don't like the fact that it went to the internet. Only from the standpoint that if there was some communication, at least let the communication cease. Because it sounded like you was going to do the event regardless anyway. What if Hitman Holla said, no, you was already going to do the event? So I think you were just trying to save face, right? Because if you would have said no, you wouldn't have not did the event. Because he didn't say yes. So, you know what I'm saying? We operating in the gray area, man. We operating in the gray area. Hey, but I definitely got to get up out of here, man. I just wanted to tap in with y'all this morning because, again, I wouldn't be me if I wouldn't be giving y'all the news. Again, the schedule, Snake Eyes and J2 starts at 2:15 Eastern, man. Yes, Lux made a whole flyer, bro. It's on Eventbrite. You got to pay taxes. You got to pay taxes for Loaded Lux watch party. Shut up talking to me. You got to pay taxes for Loaded Lux watch party. Shut up talking to me. I bet you got to get patted down to go to Loaded Lux watch party. Stop talking to me. That's a private event, bro. Just be consistent, man. That's what's wrong with battle rap. But y'all let me know what y'all think. I will post the schedule in the community post, so y'all have that. Shout out my brother Deadass Talk. Shout out Mama Ward. Shout out my dog Av. Shout out Power Moves, the boss, Hitman Holla, Geechi Gotti. It's a movie. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and you know the motto. We ain't just getting started. I've been here. And again, hit the likes, man. Appreciate y'all.